Hello, how are you? Welcome to your Pluma Purpura Tarot community. I truly hope you're feeling well at this moment. May this tarot reading bring you the signs or the answers from the universe that you've been searching for. Today, we'll go straight into your reading, so let's take a moment to connect with your tarot cards. As always, we'll begin by exploring all of your current energies. Let's also take a look at the energies of your special person or the one who is thinking about you right now, and let's also reveal all the good things or blessings that are coming directly into your life. So, by connecting with your energy, we'll begin. You have the Five of Cups, you also have the Nine of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Emperor, and the Seven of Pentacles. Clearly, your reading is telling you that you are finally going to recover everything you lost, and finally, you are going to regain all of your power. In your recent past, perhaps you experienced sadness, perhaps you went through disappointment. I feel that right now you are in a period of understanding, a period of compassion, a time of deep healing. It has been quite difficult for you to let go of a person, let go of a memory, let go of an energy. However, the Three of Wands card suggests a second chance to be happy, a second chance to be independent. The Three of Wands represents independence, but in this case, I'm especially sensing independence from past energies or people. Now, the Emperor card speaks of your full potential. I feel that you're going to begin feeling more powerful, possibly the universe has a great offer prepared for you, especially on a professional level. But overall, your reading is saying that you are going to step into your power through self-love. The Emperor is someone who fully acknowledges their self-worth, and when their heart is completely filled with self-love, they begin to share their energy with others. Here, with the Seven of Pentacles, this card always speaks about accepting what you cannot change and focusing on what you can change and help grow. So, your reading is telling you that it's time to recognize your gifts, it's time to acknowledge that you are a skilled, intelligent, and powerful person. However, you must also understand that you are not all powerful. You cannot force someone to love you, you cannot beg someone to stay. What you can do right now is to be aware of your power, and if this person chooses not to be with you, then it's better to let them go and avoid any kind of attachment. Let's clarify what your reading is really about. In your past, we see the Five of Cups and the Nine of Swords. It was hard for you, but I feel that right now there is a new rebirth taking place. With this Three of Wands, I feel that you are going to move, you might change houses or apartments. Some of you might even move to another country. This change will be very positive because it is part of your healing, part of your recovery. So let's look further into your reading, but overall, your message is clear, you deserve a second chance. If you feel this resonates with your life, please affirm it in the comments, I deserve a second chance, whether in love, because you deserve to be happy with your special person, or perhaps a second chance with a personal project that failed in the past. Now, you try again and you will realize that this is 100% possible and 100% successful. So, let's continue exploring your reading and your energy. You have the Fool card. Whenever the Fool appears, it speaks of a new beginning. You are going to see life from a different and brighter perspective. I feel you reconnecting with the simple, small but incredibly powerful things in life. Possibly, there are people in the collective energy who are currently thinking about getting a new pet. Some may be thinking about adopting a pet, a dog, a cat, a bird. I don't know what your preference is, but here I sense that you are going to have a loyal companion by your side. You have the Nine of Pentacles. You are going to manifest an absolutely colossal fortune in your future. I feel you becoming completely independent. You may be about to create a highly successful business. Finally, you will retire. Finally, you will step back and have more time for yourself, to reconnect with yourself and with your family. The Nine of Pentacles represents someone who enjoys the wealth they've been cultivating throughout their entire life. So perhaps this card is encouraging you to gift yourself something. I feel that you are worthy of a great reward, a meaningful prize. In fact, the universe may be sending you a big gift. In some cases, this reward may come in the form of a person. I feel you deserve someone excellent. Here, we may be talking about someone with Virgo, Gemini, or Taurus energy. But it could also be something you give yourself. Since we are talking about pentacles, we're talking about earthly things, perhaps material things. You might be thinking about making a change, buying yourself some jewelry, or renewing your wardrobe. This reading highly recommends the color red for today, and also the color yellow. On another note, I'm sensing that today you may receive a divinely guided message, one that arrives through a bird. I don't know where you live, but it could be a hummingbird, a stork, a pelican, or even something you see on television. Let me know in the comments what particular bird you've seen recently. It could even be a turkey or a peacock. Let's clarify your reading a bit more as always. You have the Queen of Cups. You're becoming very empowered emotionally. I feel you've already learned the lesson. The Queen of Cups represents a very emotionally evolved energy. This is someone who has suffered deeply in the past but is no longer willing to suffer. In fact, that could be your personal affirmation today: I am no longer willing to suffer. My life is already different. I have learned the lesson and now I truly want to be completely happy. Continuing your reading, you have the Star card. A new hope is being born in your life. I feel a very positive piece of news is coming your way, something that will help you recover both hope and happiness. The Star card is that feeling you get when you receive an incredibly good piece of news, like when you've been searching for a job and you finally get that call saying, hey, you've been selected, come in to sign your contract. You'll feel a wave of joy. Or when you connect with someone new and they say, okay, let's go out, maybe for a first date. It's that flutter in your stomach that doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, but can come from any beautiful and exciting event approaching your life. Continuing your reading, you have the Three of Cups. People are arriving into your life by destiny. Lately, this kind of energy has been showing up frequently in your readings. There are many energies surrounding people who are destined to connect with you. These are not just people who come into your life to be casual friends or temporary partners. We are talking about something far more important. This could be your twin flame, your lifelong best friend, or someone who will become your mentor. For some reason, your reading is telling you not to isolate yourself, not to shut yourself off. Even though the Hermit card hasn't appeared, I strongly feel the energy of the Hermit around you, as if you've been overthinking things lately. You might feel mentally tangled, searching for answers, thinking, yet not finding the solution. But when you step out, when you meet new people and embrace new experiences, that's when you realize the answer was outside all along. That's the energy of the Three of Cups. The answer lies outside. It comes when you connect with others, when you go for a walk, when you take a trip, go on vacation, or spend time with your family. I feel that your reading is telling you that the answer you've been waiting for is found in connection with others. Continuing your reading, you have the Nine of Cups, one of the most positive cards in the tarot regarding happiness. So much emotional energy. I feel that your heart has healed, it has completely mended. You are now fully ready to live your life on your own terms. Maybe you want to meet someone new, and your emotions are entirely ready to connect with someone. It could possibly be a water sign, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the Nine of Cups can also represent someone who simply chooses to live life alone and is fully content that way. I feel that this card means you are now living life by your own rules, on your own conditions. Moving forward, you have the Justice card. Everything is starting to come into balance. I'm being guided to tell you that the energy of Libra is strongly present here. There is someone thinking about you at this very moment. Someone wants to talk to you. Someone wants to win your heart. With the Justice card and Libra's energy, we are speaking of a person who is highly skilled with their words. Perhaps you are meeting or about to meet someone who captivates you through their speech. They are well-spoken, well-mannered, highly educated, and very refined. If you ask this person about their job or what they study, they might tell you they work in an administrative, legal, or bureaucratic field. Possibly they are a director, or they might be a lawyer as well. In this case, we are talking about someone who has studied extensively. They've completed primary school, secondary school, an undergraduate degree, maybe even a postgraduate, a master's degree, or a doctorate. This is someone who truly impresses you with their education and with the power of their words and charisma. Continuing your reading, you have the Seven of Wands. Someone is trying to create drama or conflict. I feel that right now you are putting distance between yourself and someone who is not making life easy for you. I feel that in some way, you are trying to live a more frugal, minimalist life. You may be getting rid of things, perhaps throwing out clutter, old clothes, and renewing your wardrobe. This cleansing or emotional catharsis also reflects a release of emotional or mental waste, feelings, or thoughts that no longer serve you. Take this message as it applies to your case, but especially, the Seven of Wands could mean that you are removing or ignoring someone with Aries or Sagittarius energy. Moving on, you have the Eight of Swords. I feel there is someone who senses that you are drifting away, and that is why this person is currently causing you so many problems. They feel lonely, abandoned. I don't know whether it's unintentional on your part or if you're doing it on purpose, but let's clarify what's coming next regarding this situation. Because without a doubt, someone feels blindfolded when it comes to you. They don't know if the two of you are going to continue or not. Let's take a closer look at what's coming with regard to this person, whether the two of you will be together or whether this card represents a definitive ending. You have the Six of Swords. In this case, I'm sensing that the distance or separation may become permanent. I feel that right now you have many things to reflect on, things about yourself, your life, your family, and the relationship you have with this person. These two cards together represent a moment when, for example, you tell someone, I need time, because being with you, I no longer find the answers. I feel that you are already in the Eight of Swords energy, as if you are completely overwhelmed or exhausted by this person's energy. The Six of Swords can represent a temporary separation. I'm not feeling a complete, final break, but I do feel that you need time and space to clear your mind. Continuing with your energy, you have the Six of Cups. I feel that you made many sacrifices for someone, and this person does not appreciate or recognize what you did for them. That may be causing you to feel frustrated, because you're thinking, why doesn't this person see everything I've done, why don't they acknowledge all the sacrifices I made? In this case, the Four of Cups represents that energy of, no one knows what they have until they lose it. You tried to build or defend this relationship for a long time, and now that things are falling apart, this person returns offering you everything. But you're sitting with your arms crossed, which means you are closed off, not willing to easily accept what this person is offering. I feel a lot of resistance from you, resistance to going back to the same thing, resistance to receiving breadcrumbs, to settling for less, because deep down in your heart you know that you deserve so much more, and this person isn't giving it to you. You also have the Two of Cups. Okay, maybe the reason you're feeling closed off to the energy of the past is because there's already someone else on your mind. The Two of Cups tells me your heart is ready. Someone is noticing you, but this isn't one-sided. This is mutual. This new person wants you, and you also want them. I like this energy because I feel the universe is once again insisting with the number 2, and that means once again, a second chance. It always takes two to love. The Two of Cups represents exactly that. To love, to sustain a relationship, to make it work, it always takes two. So I feel like you're about to meet, or perhaps are already meeting, your counterpart, someone who could potentially make you happy. However, for some reason, your guides are telling me to tell you to take your time. Don't rush anything. When it comes to love, there's no need to hurry, no need to force. The Two of Cups also speaks about differences between two people. It's better to get to know this person slowly before you give your whole heart away. I don't know what questions you need to ask this new person or your special person, but it is very important to be clear about everything before opening your heart completely. So, that is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, receiving all these messages, all these secrets that the tarot has revealed. For now, we are bringing your reading to a close. As always, if you enjoy these readings, feel free to click the like button, and you can also click the subscribe button to stay connected with this channel. We are now closing your video. I hope you have an excellent day, filled with success, filled with blessings, and I'm sure we'll be seeing each other again very soon in your next reading.